Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to day 3 of the Python Web Conference. We have a very special event during our lunch today. I'm excited everyone has joined us. It's been an awesome morning of talks. If you've missed any of them, most of the recordings should already be up, so you can go back to the schedule inside of LoudSwarm, click on the session you want to watch, and just click the play button and enjoy that session. There are still many more great talks to come up this afternoon, but before we do that, we've got a special cause we want to talk about. And so I'm actually going to turn it over to Josh Qualls, who is a 6 Feet Up community manager, and let him give a little explanation about what we're trying to do and who we're trying to help.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Calvin. Before I get started, I just want to thank Splunk for joining us in our cause here. I'm about to kind of give a little bit of a brief overview over here in a second. So thank you to Splunk. Your support is definitely noted and appreciated. But yeah, so kind of a little bit what I want to talk about today, and something that we want to do is I've been ever since the Black Lives Matter movement has kind of gained a lot of traction here in the United States due to the murder of George Floyd. I've been having a lot of conversations with folks here in the local community and also the global community on how 6 Feet Up and then also IndiePy and Indie AWS can be better allies to underserved communities. And something that came up constantly was the topic of education, specifically tech education, as would be pertain to us. Kind of where we sit in that, and kind of how we can support and kind of do our part, right? And so something that we kind of we were looking for some organizations who we can support here during Python Web Conf, and the organization that we kind of decided on was CoderDojo. So just a little bit about CoderDojo. CoderDojo is a global movement of free, volunteer-led, community-based programming clubs for young people. Anyone aged 7 to 17 can visit a dojo where they can learn to code, build a website, create an app or a game, and explore technology in an informal, creative, and social environment. Within the CoderDojo movement, there's a focus on peer learning, youth mentoring, and self-led learning. They aim to help young people realize that they can build a positive future through coding and community. So they have about 2,200 locations in 111 countries. They have like 12,000 volunteers. So they're completely global. I know they have a bunch of satellite campuses, kind of like their bigger satellite campuses. There's one here in Indiana. They do some great things with the Tech Point Foundation as well. So I kind of want to. That was
part of our challenge. That was part of our challenge, right? Was to find a group we felt was global enough in scope that we weren't trying to help just one area only.
Definitely. And like I said, 200 locations in 111 countries. That's quite global. And so, I've kind of, I've said my part a little bit on like what CoderDojo is, but Calvin, I know that we have some videos queued up that talk a little bit more about CoderDojo, if you wouldn't mind playing those.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll start the video. It'll be about 4 minutes of video, and we'll be back to discuss what we're going to hopefully help and do about this. Okay, it's playing now.
Fantastic. Awesome. So then I'll kind of just go and talk about the jerseys and whatnot. So $60, $25 goes to. Is it fair to say all proceeds? Because like everything we would make, technically, I think profit is all going to CoderDojo.
Yeah. Well, even more, I think.
Yeah. I think you're right. Mm-hmm.
So it's about 4 minutes of video.
Okay. I see it now. Yep.
Let's pull my glass.
I'm waiting for my cats to just like jump up on me during this. Like, it's just me.
Of course. They'll always want to join at the most inopportune time.
yeah, there's like not like a space for them to even like sit. He was in my old chair, and so Sponto, you've met Sponto.
Oh yeah.
He's obviously challenged, and so like he still tries to like get up on here, and I'm like, dude, there's literally nowhere for you to stand. So it just like calls into you. So annoying. Just cue me when we're about to go live again.
Okay. Well, I don't know about. I'll know when we're live.
Yeah. Okay.
So kind of sit with a smile on your face because we'll be awkwardly sitting here for probably about 5-6 seconds
All right.
as it comes back.
Cool. That's fine.
It's playing.
The What is CoderDojo video is playing again.
Oh, it's playing again?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Well, I'll stop it. Means it'll play for another minute.
Okay.
Close channel. Okay, it's closing now. All right, we're back live. I want to thank you all for watching that video of what is CoderDojo and how they're celebrating. But Josh, why don't you tell us about what we're trying to do here?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm sure as you've admired some of the 60s, and also some of our speakers have been wearing these jerseys, some Python Web Conf 2020 jerseys. We'll be selling these at $25. We'll be going for each purchase. We'll be going to CoderDojo. You'll see right above in LoudSwarm that little banner up there. It'll take you directly to where you can buy them. Like I said, $25 goes to CoderDojo. If you're uncomfortable donating or buying a jersey or going, I guess, kind of through a middleman, so to speak, you can. I will definitely put the link in there to donate directly to CoderDojo. I know that they have. You can donate in several different ways through various different ways. So that's a really good opportunity. Let me model this jersey a
Yeah,
little
I want you
bit.
to stand up and show us a little bit of the jersey there. I don't know if you're virtual back. Yeah, there you go. You can turn around there. Oh yeah, see it's kind of hard. You don't get to normally see the back side of that jersey, but it's definitely one of the most impressive aspects of the jersey itself.
Yeah, I used to.
There's. Go ahead.
I don't know if you could tell, but I definitely used to be a model back in the day when I was younger, for sure. I definitely have been practicing.
Yeah, I had to retire long ago from my modeling career. It just wasn't working out anymore. Felt like code was better.
Models, right? That is something that, like, the why male models. Oh, I love that. Is like one of my favorite lines, and I don't know. I had to squeeze that in there anyway I could.
So if you want to support this awesome cause, we're looking at donating money to the global CoderDojo charity. This is going to be a great way for you to do it. Buy one of these awesome jerseys, and we will actually give more than our profit on the jersey, I believe, is what we're doing at this point. So $25 straight off the price you pay goes straight into a fund we're going to do for the jerseys with the folks at CoderDojo, or for CoderDojo. I hope we get enough of these orders because we have a minimum order on the number of jerseys we can do. So please go and support that so we can actually produce another run of these. I see that we've got some people in the chat room asking for the modeling, so I'm glad we were able to show off a little bit. And again, we want to make sure we can benefit the most people possible by this and the most global reach possible by this. And if you're not comfortable buying a jersey, or you don't want to have part of your money go toward getting that jersey, and you don't care about the jersey at all, please go to the CoderDojo website and just donate directly there. Any way we can get money to that organization so that they can affect change and help with education, because I think we've seen that education is probably one of our best weapons against a lot of the injustice and just the flat out craziness we've been seeing in the world today.
Definitely.
Oh, so the link, there's a question about the link again. The banner up above should be a link directly to order the jersey. So if you go to that, it'll take you to Tito. There'll be a checkout process. You put in your shipping information again, I think, so we can get you your jersey. Yeah, just go to that link right above. We'll also put the links into the announcements room and the hallway room, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. If anyone's got questions about this, don't hesitate to hit me up on Slack, or if you want to talk face-to-face, I am happy to have a Zoom meeting with you on the side if you've got questions. We definitely want to make sure we can benefit as many people as possible. We're super excited about being able to do this event. We were looking at some of the numbers, like the growth we had from last year's event to this year's event has been just tremendous. And there's people still registering today to be a part of this event. Our community rocks, and I want to make sure we use our platform for the best way we possibly can to hopefully affect change in the world. I don't know, Josh, do you have anything else you want to add on this?
Not particularly. Kind of like what you were saying, we have an awesome community. I've only had the privilege of being part for about 10 months now. Well, technically, I was part of IndiePie about 6 years ago, back when Calvin actually taught me how to program. So that's a little fun fact for all you out there. I actually learned how to program from Calvin about 6 years ago. Now he's my boss. But so I have one of the original runs with, I think, the stickers that we actually had on my laptop upstairs of the IndiePie sticker. So, but I've only really had the privilege of being deeply ingrained in the community here for about 10 months, and I've loved every minute of it. So it was a really awesome opportunity to get folks more involved and kind of make an impact, like you said. So I'm super excited.
It's fun. I met Josh through teaching coding at one of the boot camp academies here in Indianapolis called 1150 Academy, another nonprofit going after the space of like how to get people from career switchers. But he was in high school at the time, and now he's here living the dream, I hope.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely living the dream. Yeah, I was in high school, and yeah, I was like, I got to college, and I was like, oh, I'm a coder. I know what's going on. Didn't know what was going on. I was completely wrong. I was originally in informatics, and then when I added my computer science degree, I was like, oh, I'll be fine, because the coding part of the informatics degree here was not like anything too crazy. But once I got my started pursuing my computer science degree, that's when I really realized, oh, there's a lot more than I thought. So.
And the CoderDojo here in Fishers, I've been to a couple times with the kids. It is for those of you who again don't know what a CoderDojo is about. It's literally volunteer run. There are online resources, and it's really fun. The kids go in. The parents really sit back or can take kind of a volunteer role helping. I was helping other kids than my own, probably more than helping my own kids during the dojo, which was great, being a person who is a coder and does have a lot of knowledge to share, and I love sharing it. It's fun to see kids, eyes light up. And so maybe if you can't donate money, maybe you can donate time. Given the scope and the spread of CoderDojo and the reach of CoderDojo, there's a lot of ways for you to get involved. So I definitely recommend everyone do that if they can.
Definitely. I also think it's worth mentioning. Let me pull up their site here. That because due to coronavirus, they actually have a bunch of online resources. I know that here. Let me share my screen. And you can see just a few of them here. So, coding, make a chatbot using Scratch, create a meme generator in HTML. That's funny. Code a Pong game using Python. They have a bunch of other ones. I know they're a partner with the Raspberry Pi to bring a lot of really cool projects out there, and they're all completely free. They got wearables, anything from application development. So like there's even more. So literally hardware, literally all these different things. So there's a bunch of really, awesome. really, really cool things that you can do here. It's all completely free. So yeah, they definitely put out some really awesome content and some really cool graphics as well.
So, and we'll make sure we send out as a wrap-up email to the conference. We'll send out a note to all the conference attendees with links to this as well. So if you're considering now and forgot about it tomorrow, we'll try and remind you in a friendly way that doesn't get in the way. Definitely check that out. So we hope you all do buy a jersey and get to the $25 donated to CoderDojo. And then you get to enjoy an awesome jersey that you can now wear to all your favorite Python events or non-Python events and freak people out and asking, what esports team is that you are wearing? Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I
that's
think,
kind of what we modeled them after for sure.
yeah, no, I think it worked really well. They're really nice. They're very comfortable. I'll say they're very, very comfortable. Size-wise, I'm wearing a large. I normally wear a large, so I'd say they're pretty spot on for the size for me. So if you're questioning what size to get, if you're normally a large, go for a large. Well, I should say, since this is a global audience, and I know that there is vanity sizing around the world, this is a United States large size,
Yes.
as opposed to maybe a European large size or some other country's large size. So maybe adjust your sizing expectations appropriately for the American market when you choose small, medium, or large, or extra large.
Definitely. And again, just kind of want to thank Splunk for being a part of this and supporting this cause. They've been a great partner with it for us, whether it be through the Indie Cloud Conf, which happened a few months ago, or the meetups. They've been great. Angela, if you're watching, you've been fantastic. Just want to make sure I give a shout out to her. She's been fantastic.
Awesome. Well, we thank them so much. Great. Well, we'll let you all get back to your lunch. We will start the sessions back up again at the top of the hour at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. In track 1, we've got fake news faux, machine learning. Track 2, we have nearly 1 million lines of Python 2 code in production and now, ? And 10 tips learned from running a Python pyramid web app in production. That is quite a lineup of awesome talks, and awesome speakers coming up for us in the afternoon session. We look forward to seeing you. It'll start sharp in about 40 minutes from right now. Again, this banner will still be up here during the day. If you come back to this session and want to find the link, just come back to the fundraiser session inside of LoudsForum. The banner will be right up above, and we'll put some links into this Slack rooms for us as well. If anyone needs any help, don't hesitate to hit us up in the help desk room or find us anywhere on Slack. We are very friendly, very nice. We don't bite, and we love talking to people. Thanks, Josh, for joining me and being a part of this and finding us an awesome charity that we can hopefully all benefit.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for letting me kind of speak and share something I'm passionate about.